Welcome back to Timberborn on the Oasis map, episode 4. Today we're gonna focus about water. Water pumping, good water, bad water. We are in the progress of finishing off this reservoir. We started out in the last episode to modify it a little bit with these sluices, just for the time being. When we have a bad tide, we can just get rid of all the bad water, because we are nowhere, we are not really close yet to dynamite and being able to make a bad water diversion for this ancient aquifer drill. If we remove this, what would happen? I don't want to find out. But over here we're gonna put bad water pumps, and over here normal water pumps, and then connecting the two and our main beaver village with the what are called the zipline stations. We need 700 signs for the zipline stations. We need 250 signs for the bad water pump, but that's not our biggest problem. We also need metal. We are already producing metal. So let's get started. Let's put the working hours back to a very reasonable 16 hours per day. They can work on this. They have logs over here. This will be done pretty quickly. These logs, they can just cut them. And we have beavers over here. What we probably need, however, is, you can see we got a lot of vacancies. Most of it will be the hauling post, but we just need more beavers. So let's take a look. In the lodges, we could use double lodge, triple lodge, but they have. But for now, let's make a little village over here and over there. Then we can connect it up, give them some well-being, like over here. A campfire. Do we need another rooftop terrace? We can't. Yes, I think we do. So the beavers can enjoy their cigarettes and alcohol. There's a great guitar riff, that, by the way. I've been trying to learn that riff, but I always get stuck in that little upbeat section. Yeah. It's a bit difficult to explain, and if I can't show it, you know, on camera, being just a voice in the beaver world. But it is Oasis. They have made great music. Do we need another little beaver lodge? Yes. This will give us a total of 9 more beavers. We already got 9 free beds, but this will boost our population, especially with just having more campfire and a rooftop terrace. And we could maybe, in decoration, give them a little bonus, maybe a roof. What's the cheapest thing we could do? A shrub. 12 science points. Let's put one over here, over there, over there maybe, and over there. That's it. Just take up some. Oh, wait, before, so we don't suck this up all completely dry. Just so the beavers get a little well-being boost. Some of them have wet fur because they've built this contraption in here. like shrub, it is probably going to be a +1, so it could bring us up to level 12. So let's take a look at, wait, I forgot all my hotkeys. This one is well-being 13. It still has wet fur bonus, so we'll probably soon be 20, 12. I forgot how to do math. It wasn't my greatest thing in school, wasn't my worst thing. So, which level are we getting another boost? 15. So we could try to maybe get a different kind of food in here. But let's focus first on our main priorities. Like realigning the path over here. Let's put some platforms in there. These are closed. Then we remove these two. And remove the path. We can just knock it out. Looks like we're wasting some water, but this will just flow into our reservoir now. And yes, this doesn't work during a drought. We know that. So we can put in here. These have a maximum depth of 2, so we can just... yeah. So we can expand to 3 over there. And then on this side, we can put in our bad water pump. It is 250 science. We have to wait a little bit for that. Bad water storage 3 days. Oh, that's this one. We looked at that before. It will go into here and then off the map over there. Just gonna fill this up with a whole heap of bad water. But we're nowhere close enough to actually use that area. Yeah, it's not gonna flow over here anyway. So we are safe. Working over here, we can pause these water pumps because well, they can't pump air anyway. Still looking good. Let's see how much it is. Oh, it's over, I think about half a tile. And we got now 11 free beds, all for beavers to get in. And let's also do some maintenance thing. We could put it over here pretty easily a bigger. Oh, I could use the duplicate settings. That's right. And then we could put in here one again. Oh, I could have used this. I need to find a hotkey for that because otherwise I'm gonna forget to use it every single time. Food is looking well. Carrots are looking decent. Let's put in here one more beaver, so we get things got down out of the ground a little bit faster. But we are roasting chestnuts, we're grilling potatoes, we have sunflower seeds, carrots, and we still got some berries. And let's could plant over here just some more sunflower seeds. It is the food we are lacking the most, but we're not run out of it, so it isn't a problem. We're now at 300 science. So let's put now not a fluid dump. the bad water pump. One will be enough for now, I think. And also let's place over here a medium tank set up for water. We are producing enough materials to make the large tanks, but I want to use the science on the zipline station. Yes. This needs how much gear? Oh, we already got all the gears. And then in the meantime, let's just, I think, demolish these berries. And then I think we can just fit in here a couple more scientists. Oh, it's gonna be offset, isn't it? Could do it. No, just have it, leave it offset. No, I can't. We're gonna do it like this. 1, 2, 3. $300 science. Let's pause this water dump. Water pump, not a dump. It's a pump. Got tree. We got plenty of trees. We might need. Could use with a little bit more storage. Will fit over here. They should, yes, increase our science production quite big, much. Fast is the right word to use. Oh, they've already finished up the bad water pump. So let's also just build, put the warehouse, the zipline station over there. Enter the bad water. Gonna need gears for that, so let's unpause our gear factory and our lumber mill. Not really building much, so let's pause out our builder's hut. This will increase our amount of injured beavers. So, gonna need, we only have the one medical bed. Well, we don't have any beavers that are injured currently, but probably will happen soon if we keep using the smelter. Already at 15 bad water. It had just need gears. And then over here we could fit our, in the future, oh, where it is. And the drought has ended. We are cycle 7. Our explosive factory could fit pretty close here. It's close to pretty close to the bad water. Got a medium tank. We got water flowing, well, bad water flowing most of the time over here, so we could put in like a water wheel over here. 1 or 2. Over here with pumping water. Let's unpause these 2 for the time. Just until we can use these more efficiently. How much power could we fit in that power? Water wheel 190 to 213. Yeah. Pretty good. A pretty good amount of flow we have through here. This water pump is done. So we set this to supply. And now these pumps can start working. And we can pause these two. And eventually we can remove these. Remove the berries and just expand our farming area. It is just to hope we don't get a bear tide soon. And we're gonna be a little bit dependent on the wind for our water. Build another storage. Our water is going down, so we might actually have to get this started. 700 science, we only need 150 more science. They are pumping over here, so that's good. This only needs more gears. And let's just, well, we can give our beavers something to do. We can always just plant more berries. Can delete this one. $40 more science, and we are refilling over here. Yes, doing well. They are at the campfire. Look at how they are sitting. Look at that. It's fun to sometimes just zoom in and see how well they are doing. All the little beavers. Removing the berries. Pumping water. And we almost have enough science. Yes, now we have enough. Can unlock over here. Put one over there. I think we're gonna have to put one over here. This over. This will be in range. Over here it won't be in range. So we just put it over here. And then we can put one over there. Connect. Connect. And connect. Oh yeah. And we have a bear tide approaching. So we have to pump our water quick because this will be, well, not, it won't be going well. It won't be going well at all. Really have to think about something that we're probably gonna need our explosives for this. Well, we can now work towards this, so we can, water wheel, where is our power? 210. 148. Do we need two of them? I think we cannot. I think we do. Could put levies here, try and see how that will. How it will go. Well, we can always try. This needs 400 science. We can put it like as close as possible. Right over here, yes. So let's put a part in place. Then we can also have some storage for the explosives over here. Set it up for explosives. These ones keep pumping. Yes, our first zipline station has been built. This one we eventually will have to need to close it off just before the bad tide starts. Got water over here. Do we need any more places for water? Might be ugly, but could be worth it. Copy settings. Yes, I do remember. Could we fit in over here somewhere? Yes. Why not? Set this up as a obtain for water. 0.7 days. Set up over here. We're gonna want to cut down all of these trees. These lumberjacks, let's unpause those. Keep producing gears, keep producing planks. Keep pumping. We have a maximum of 1,000 water we could potentially save up. So let's get those storages filled up, and this one will be closed up. Yes, I think we are safe. Apart from this then. These one will be paused off right away. These one we'll let them keep pumping for as long as it is viable actually. And let's unpause these. This is working well now, so we are cutting down. We can fit in a extra farm over here and use all of this area for farming, minus this bit. But we'll find a solution for all of this. Well, it is midnight, so they're not pumping. We have the 400 science. So let's put in our explosives factory. Put it right here. Is there anything else we could put over here? Another explosives factory maybe. Would be a little bit too much, I think, to immediately start. Paper mill, printing press, wood workshops. We could do this one next if we need a tapper shack, and that's separate episode. I'm curious to see if these levees, if it holds up with the water flow. It should. This is now completely gone. So we can just open up over here and get this water out of it. It is a lot of pressure. We are flooding quite a bit over here, but it will level out as soon as the water level drops over here. Yeah, that this is all that's not really a problem. This is, I mean, I think there is a maximum of water you can still have do in a single 1x1 tile. So it is just the waterfall limit that's been removed, and not the amount of fluid that actually can get through a tile. Or maybe it does. Maybe it was just a flood. It seems like it. Over here it is reducing, I think. Yes, slowly. Of course, this... No, wait, it is a bad height, so this is continuously putting out bad water. Over here, I saw a video of JC the Bear today where he put a water dump on top of the water, what's it called, the water seep, to keep it at above 0.8 of a level with clean water, so the seep never starts actually producing bad water. But I mean, if it works, it works, but it seems a bit like a thing that needs to be patched out. It looks a bit not as intended. Let's get all of these removed so we can put in here our farm, or at least more farms. They don't really got anything else to do anyway. 4 days left in this bad tide. We have 180 food, 650, 600-ish water. And over here, I think we're gonna do some wheat production. These lumberjacks, they will remove. I think we're gonna just remove these pine trees. And then we can just delete over here. Farmhouse over here. Is one enough, or are we going to need 2 of them? Well, let's... Or should we put it close over there? Or rotate it. This seems good enough for me. And then let's plant weeds all over here. Plant some more sunflowers. They only take 5 days, yes. Over here. Gonna of course lose some sunflowers with the contamination, but it we just have to live with it. And then we can put over here potatoes. No. Also, like over here, 1 more row of potatoes and the rest of them carrots. And then we can fit. Could we do big warehouses, large warehouses? No, we're gonna use our medium warehouses and try to see if we can get anything a little bit more efficient in here. Over here. Then we can put in stairs over here. I think. More warehouses over here. Over there. I really wish we had, like, if we had the the rotating stairs, the spiral stairs, that would be such a good use over here. Don't need this to be built. Do need, however, get a part underneath all of it. Select this one, potatoes. Putting chestnuts over here. Wheat over here. Good. Let's see. Carrots. Sunflower seeds. Grilled chestnuts. Yes. Then over here on top. Let's put bread in there. Let's put in cactus flour. Oh, yes. Gonna need storage for it anyway. Yeah, why not put some dandelions? Some for berries. Wheat flour, I think we didn't have quite yet. Let's put in one more. And what is this gonna be? I think it is. I'm drawing a blank. Absolutely drawing a blank. Maple pastries, why not? It is still pretty close to a zipline. Let's take a look over here. We still have 312 waters. We are gonna need to eventually, let's put on these pumps. Let's wait a day, maybe if this area dries out completely, and then we'll release the water in here. It's gonna be diluting anyway. This stuff is pretty much clean, so we can close it off. Maybe we'll need to have let it like flush out with a little bit of strength. Unpause these. Be ready. And what happens if we open it up? Are we pulling this all with us? No, let's just. This is producing 266 to 10. Producing enough. We are only 7 metal blocks away from our explosives. And then in the next episode, we can work in a bad water diversion system for over here. So we don't have to drain our reservoir every time. We're growing wheat, we're growing potatoes, we're growing more carrots. We got way more storage for everything. And in the next episode, we will focus on our food production line for the grist mill, the bakeries, and all that kind of stuff. So I hope you have enjoyed this episode. I've enjoyed making this. And if you would like, please like this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm really having a lot of fun with this Timberborn 1.0. I hope you all have too. And I hope to see you again very soon. See you, goodbye, and don't forget to have a great rest of your day. Goodbye.